So it's happening. It is actually happening. Isak has come out and said to Newcastle that he wants to leave. He essentially don't want to be here no more. He wants to up and go. I mean, it would be unprofessional for him to say, you know what, Newcastle, I want to go to Liverpool. It would be, it's not professionalism for him to come out and say that. But we all know that it's only one club that's going to sign him right now. Potentially, if we never signed Gyökeres, maybe we would have been in there. But I feel like either way, the possible destination for him would have been Liverpool because of who they are at the same time, Champions League winners over the last 6-7 years. Premier League winners last year. Team is solid, good manager. Everything is there for him to go to Liverpool. I kind of knew that this weren't done because there's been a lot of speculations back and forth. Liverpool strongly interested. Rumours coming out that Isak didn't want to stay. He's been unsettled. And now it's come out that he wants to leave. And it kind of makes sense because no disrespect to any Newcastle fans. No disrespect to Newcastle as a club. They're a massive club. They've just won a Carabao Cup, after about 70 years or something like that. So they're turning into a massive club again in terms of financial stature as well. You think about it, they're practically the richest club in the world. If you want to go there, if not in the league, at least I know they're definitely the richest club in the league, and they can pay Isak wages, But I feel like when you look at a club like Liverpool and look at a club like Newcastle, everybody wants to be Champions League winners. Everybody wants to be Premier League winners, and let's not beat around the bush. Who's more likely to win a league in the next year or two are Liverpool and Newcastle? The answer is Liverpool. It's a no-brainer. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Newcastle, but where both of the clubs are right now, there's only one clear winner, and that's Liverpool. Isak wants to win the Champions League. I feel like he deserves to, based on the numbers that he puts up, and he also wants to win the league. And I feel like the best place for him to do that is to go to Liverpool. I can't see him going to the Saudi league. It wouldn't make no sense. You're entering your prime. You can go to any club in the world right now. Any club. But you go to the Saudi league. Just wouldn't make no sense. So I feel like with him coming out saying that he wants to go, I feel like the best and only choice now is for Liverpool to make that move. They've got the money to do it. They were smart about business last year. Arne Slot came in, and instead of him going crazy and panicking, he analysed this team, and he worked with them, and they won him a league. So why would you break something? Why would you fix something that's not broken? It just doesn't make any sense. So I don't think in that sense that he would actually up and buy a whole midfield and strike position. There was nothing to fix. So in return, he won the league, and now, he can attract everyone that he wants to. And by the looks of things now, Isak's going to go to Liverpool. And if he does, and they manage to do anything like what they do last year, I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not even going to be biased. I want us to win the league, and I still think we can. I hope we do. We've got one of the vital missing pieces to our puzzle, and we've now added it to our team. So hopefully we can put up some more numbers and contend closer, because they finished the league in double figures above everybody. So, it's crazy. We was their closest compares, and there was 15, 18 points clear of us by the time the league finished. So it's going to be crazy to see what they would do having Isak in their front line. Even if Darwin Núñez had scored half of the chances that he got, they would have even been further. So yeah, Isak's going to Liverpool. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Peace.